we're good.
Yeah, no, perfect.
Yet another episode. Hey, buga ama superstars. Abo Nqobile la. Buga numbers are just jumping. People are just hopping on. Danko industry chats. Danko bafethu.
Yeah.
Another day,
another week,
another podcast.
Yeah, guys, you see, we're coming back again. Another week. We're gonna keep it consistent.
Yeah, we're keeping it consistent. We had a bit of a, bump on the road there.
Yeah.
But the people complained, and we'll do the things.
Management has responded.
Yeah, and this is a nice time. Sometimes it's not that we don't want to do it, but sometimes it's that life is just monati, guys. Life is just monati. Why are you laughing, bro? Why are you laughing?
But Dilodi Chinchita.
Hey, Dilodi Chinchita, guys. That's the new hashtag in the building.
Yeah.
Dilodi Chinchita. Shout out to our live audience. Woo! Shout out. Part 100. And guys, thank you for showing up every week when we show up, and hopefully whatever you learn here, you don't keep it to yourself, but you actually pass on to the next person, because knowledge is power, and that's the only way we're gonna grow our industry even bigger. In terms of numbers and volumes and things that people...
And these chats are so important though, because like we're really touching on topics on the industry, and people are learning so much from these topics, because there's so much that people don't understand about the industry itself.
Yeah, they just know charts going up and down. I blew or I grew.
You see, exactly. And there's so many ways to make money, so many ways, so many things that are like red flags within the industry. So like we're just trying to shed light on everything.
Yeah, and just where people can tap into and where they should be cautious when tapping into, or how approach the manner to which and how you approach something. And I think today is also quite a big one, account management. Because I feel like people don't realize how account management is supposed to be done, and a lot of people just send, like me, they'd like to send me messages, hey, can you manage my money and what? And I could simply say yes and scam them, or I could do it the right way. But I think people should realize, and not only from traders' side of things, but also from a perspective of client. Okay, both traders and clients, how they should go about it. That everyone's protected at all times, and hopefully today we can just go over what people really need to understand, both trader and investor, as far as money management or account management goes.
And especially these new guys coming in as well, the traders who think that, hey, they can just jump in, take people's money. There's a wrong way to take people's money as well.
And a lot of the new guys and young guys in the game, especially the young guys in the game, they're really pushing. They really see charts in some of the ways. So you guys to take advantage and maximize your profits. Because we're gonna even talk about things like FTMO in weeks to come. But just to maximize your profits and how to get about everything, and tapping into making profits in all spheres, and also protecting yourself, and also as a person who's not a good trader, but what you can do in the industry to create that extra stream, because it does get a bit difficult when you are trading for yourself, and some months are slow and stuff like that. So I think if you're trying to pick up trading as a lifestyle, this is a channel that's really going to expose you to, or this is a podcast rather, that's really going to expose you to a whole lot. So Instagrammers, thank you for joining us.
Danko.
You'll catch this Monday, yes. Monday episode is dropping. Dilo di Chinchitse. And to the people outside our region or who may not understand, we're saying things have changed. Nothing was the same. Feeling like Drake on his album cover there.
Why you have your head? Why you have your head in the clouds?
That was his last album for me. I know this is industry chat and forex,
That's very debatable right there,
but
bro.
I feel like that was his last nice album for me.
For you,
yeah.
Aight.
So nothing was the same after that. I did give his things there. People who may not know this, maybe I mentioned it before, but like by qualification, I'm actually a sound engineer, so I take these things seriously. Even that's why I asked BJ my song. Even now, bro, we're giving you 2 minutes of my song. Guys, do I want it? You know what?
But we're not going to copyright.
We'll hit you. We'll catch you. Yo, copyright, nah. I'll DM Vic. We go way back. I know his stuff. He used to pump his stuff. When Drake died, that's when I started pumping.
I'm taking offense to that. Bro. You know me and OVO, baby.
We'll talk about the honey buns later.
Yeah. Anyway, what's up, guys? I'm greeting you guys again. Scoops, how's your week?
Hey, if you allow me, dog. Let's not go there. Yeah, let's say my week had 5-figure problems. I'm lying.
Was it 5? Was it 5? I'm sitting here thinking,
lying.
I'm like, nah.
Six 5-figure tax problems,
And life is nice out here, eh? Humanate. Traders.
Guys, take advantage of the industry. Here's the thing. People don't realize.
Yeah.
Since 2012, getting myself smacked here. And then what? You grow in the industry. You can make a lot of money here. You can also lose a lot.
Trust.
Yeah. I've lost and really it messed with me psychologically for a while where I'm like, nah, guys, nah. But then because if you're in trading, maybe you're like 2 months in trading there and still trying to try it out and all of that. Nah, guys, I'll be honest with you. If you're about it, be about it, and if you're not, don't.
Trust.
If you just trying to make money and then leave, you want it to be your gateway to freedom into other things, guys, leave it, because it will smack you silly. Yes, there are those people that like make money. Luckily, they make their forex money and leave. But statistically speaking, you can be the different one that just went in. I put 10,000, I made 100,000. I pulled it out. But that really happens. Yeah.
And there's so much like passive income that can be made within this industry. Money that you don't really need to work for. Exactly, and it just comes in and it rolls in. Like last week when we spoke about the rebates,
the IDs, and how you can just make everything happen. But let's get into that topic of account management.
Yeah, this one I have such a big problem with it.
Hey, dog, it has so many problems.
I have such a big problem with it.
It creates beefs. It makes people say forex is a scam. People do scam doing this.
Trust.
So account management, I think it doesn't get deeper than account management in terms of like people being screwed. Am I allowed to say that? People being messed over, whether it be a client, whether it be a trader, because obviously I've heard both good and bad stories from like both traders and both clients, and just dealing with people or things that you heard about and stuff like that. But breaking down account management.
What is account management? So basically, it's when somebody manages your funds, basically, in a nutshell. And we're cooling today, guys. Don't worry. We sihlanyiswa ukuthi in a live audience vandag, so yeah.
Yeah, we're cooling. Bro, I like some coffee, Diego's coffee. I don't know do you know Diego? Do you know Diego? Diego's coffee. But okay, guys. But yeah, account management. Basically me doing all the trading on your behalf, me doing investing on your behalf, me making money on your behalf. I think that's just the basic of account managing. And I think it sounds pretty when we talk about it and we describe it, but it gets really messy. You know, it gets really messy. So on how account management should be done right, I think we should holler what is wrong account management.
The biggest no when it comes to account management, I feel like, is when you should not send money directly to a person's account.
Bank account. Like whatever account, because you can also send it to their trading account, to their Luno account.
You see. So that's the biggest no for me, because like what happens that it becomes such a problem, because you send money to someone directly and then they take the money, they run with it. Then there's I get it, maybe there's a paper trail for you sending money, and sometimes you even send money e-wallet for account management.
They tell you e-wallet, so they only take it in a funny way. You know, they'll tell you that they only take it in scroll. Most people, Bitcoin, ever since Bitcoin became a thing, a lot of people be like, nah, they told me to put in money in Bitcoin and send the money via Bitcoin, and they know once it's Bitcoin, it's gone. It's gone, guys. Whenever somebody tells you to send them money via Bitcoin, be like, Now, I think it's very important that people note that, like you're saying on your first point there, that it's important to note that you can send money. Yes, you can send money, but where do you send money to? Only to a broker in which you've opened an account. So even like the Luno thing, you can buy the Bitcoin thing. Luno is a wallet. I don't know if I'm sponsoring someone, but we are not sponsoring them. But that's a wallet I use. There are many other wallets, Vela, all these things. And just a side thing, in South Africa, I don't know what region you're watching from, but in South Africa, we actually are limited as to which crypto exchanges we can use, because SARS is trying to get a whole lot of that information. So guys, and unfortunately SARS has made it so that you can't transact the way you'd want to transact Bitcoin, because you know there's also back routes of getting money in and out, and as we know that cryptocurrencies have been used in black markets and stuff like that, and sometimes it's not even black markets. Sometimes you just gotta try to get your money without having to pay tax on it. But you know what they say, two things are certain: death and taxes. So it is what it is. We don't encourage evading tax, but avoiding tax is legal, and I think we should call an accountant for that, you know, because it's industry chats, and these are things that you guys need to know, you know. As soon as maybe you flipped an account there, you know, or maybe you did account management, whether as a trader or whether as an investor, and now you want to know what tax are about. So I think we really need to call an accountant that knows their story, just so that, because that's a big thing that a lot of people don't talk about, and the fact that people don't talk about it is quite scary.
And you know what's funny is that like we've had so many requests of people wanting us to talk about tax, because traders make money, it comes directly to you.
Which there's is no why other like entities. It gets controversial. Traders, if you hate me for this, why aren't we talking about tax enough? Why aren't we do you even know where it starts? But anyway, that's a topic for another day. I'm no expert in tax, you know, so that don't kill me there in the comment section being like, what do you know? Because I'm not an expert, but I know people. So I think it would be nice to bring them on, so that, you know, so that even if you do account management, whether as a trader or investor, you know what to do with the money and what to declare, how to declare it, you know, because you do have gaps there, you know, and ways that you can take it, but like that's another topic on its own. But
so that's the first point. Big no is sending money directly to people.
Sending money. Don't send money Don't send money to if it's not a regulated broker.
Yeah.
I think we touched on regulations, but I'll always just speak about it if we have new audience. South Africa, we have the FSCA. Cyprus, we have CISEC. UK FCA. For me, if you are a trader, I know a lot of people are hopping to Bermuda. So getting a BV license, and the reason for that is obviously the rules there are not as strict. But if a broker has FSCA, especially if it's in South Africa, FSCA is cool. FCA from the UK is cool. CISAC is cool. And also AISC, I don't know how to say that. That's Australia. Yeah. So Australia, Cyprus, UK, and FSCA regulated brokers. I don't tend to find a lot of problems with them. But now, if you're going with someone in Mauritius, that's. I'm thinking of a certain broker that. But let's not get into that. But like when we start talking Mauritius or some of these islands, St. Vincent, have one license there. Don't let that be your main license because that is quite scary. But if it's a broker regulated within those 4 regions, if you know any other region, that's like great. Please tell us in the comment section. But if you have anyone in those 4 regions, generally you won't have problems because even in South Africa, we did have a broker who kind of broke the rules a bit, and the FSCA was really on them, and then they went to court, and then they won the case. But the fact that the FSCA actually did something about that, and was on the ball about that. Well, not really on the ball because it took like a while. But obviously, you need to build cases. You need to build cases because you got to understand that not everybody understands Forex, and that's why we need to have industry chats, to understand that also you as a trader, where are you right or where are you wrong with a broker, Like, for example, a lot of people don't know that brokers, to a certain extent, are allowed to recall trades, so they take you back to where you were. Now, unfortunately, when you lost, they won't recall the trade, but when you're profitable, that's when they'll talk about recalling the trade, but just getting you that to zero. And a lot of people will fight about that and
even the deposit method and withdrawal method, because if you deposit with a card, you can't withdraw via a different method.
Different method.
People cry like, broker won't give me my money.
I can't withdraw. No. Yeah. Because of AML, anti-money laundering, that's why in South Africa you can, right? Really? But in the UK, FCA, and that's why most international brokers, CISAC and FCA, yes, they have AML, anti-money laundering things where obviously you can do money laundering like that. So that's why funds need to go back to original to the source. That's basically how it's done. So if you're ever saying a broker's not paying me, ask yourself, are you withdrawing back to where you actually deposited the funds? But yes, we can get into. I feel like we keep on off ramping today because we're having. It's because we're having a lot of coffee, right? But how is account management done properly? I think there's mainly 3 ways. If there's any other way, I'm not saying it's not legal or not doable, right? But there is copy trading, right? There's copy trading. There's PAM and MAM, right? So PAM being personal account management and MAM being multiple account management. And if you're doing anything outside of this, 9 times out of 10, you are being scammed. So if you're not... If you're not putting money into your own trading account, a trading account that's registered in your name, that has been verified with your identification document and your proof of residence, right? Chances are you are being scammed. 9 times out of 10, even say 9.5 times out of 10, you're being scammed, right?
Even if it does work out, but like still
avoid, So typically what you would like to do, right, is make a deposit into your account, and then how it could be handled would be different. Like I said, copy trading, PAM and MAM, right? PAM as PAMM and MAM as MAM, right? So let's start with copy trading. Copy trading is probably one of the most popular ones, because sometimes you can like click across brokers and traders, and the thing with copy trading is that you can just open your own account and then link to anyone who's on whatever copy trading platform. There's multiple copy trading platforms there. Some brokers do it in-house. Some brokers have one on as an add-on, right? But then it's not necessarily belonging to the broker, because it will connect you to people in other brokers, and people in other countries. It's also possible to do it on MT4 itself. What?
No, it just looked like it wasn't in.
MT4 itself, where you can do it through MQL4. If it all sounds foreign, wow, just type in MetaTrader 4 signals MQL4 or MQL5 as it is now, but MQL4 or MQL5, and then it would lead you to what I'm talking about, which is, I think, one of the safest ways to do account management, because there's thousands of traders out there to your disposal. Unlike having one trader, look, you can have one trader who shows you results and all of that and tells you that the system is great, but for diversification purposes, I think it's really nice, especially if you're just trying to be an investor and not trade for yourself. It's really nice just to find some signals there on MQL4.
And it's also safer.
Yeah, and it's also safer because, again, it will be on your account. It will be on your own account, and you have full control there. So copy trading, yes, is done that way. Some people charge a fee for copy trading. Some people just do the copy trading for free. Usually they have a way in which they benefit. And then there's PAM and MAM. PAM being personal account management, right, where it's similar to copy trading, but normally it would be there'd be a percentage split at the end of that, and the broker handles the percentage split. So this protects the trader in terms of and this is nicer for the trader, I won't lie, clients, but it protects the trader because it will ensure that the trader does get their funds. And then it's like MAM, but MAM, instead of you just seeing you just having like one account, MAM, it's multiple accounts. Actually, I'm mixing them up. The first one I mentioned was MAM, where multiple accounts, but then you trade it as pooled funds. So as a trader, let's say you put in 50,000, our audience, somebody put in 10,000, another put in 100, and the trader will trade the pooled funds, so they can be like 500,000 or something. What they'll see is that, but then the client, the investor, will see their own amount or their own sum in the pooled funds, and then the MAM, wow, I always mix up the MAM and PAM, but the MAM, yes, the MAM will then be more like your copy trading, right, where the trader will see just their amount, and then yours will copy theirs in proportion, in terms of like lot sizes and all of that. It will just be risk accordingly. So let's just say I make $10. If you have more money, then you'll make $100, like that, or if you have less money, you'll make like $1. And then it will be the percentage split. So I think the PAM and MAM are where you normally have percentage splits. Normally brokers don't do more than 50% splits. markets, right? And then the MQL4 and the copy trading, there you probably just pay a fee, or sometimes it's free, and then whatever is made. So sometimes the PAM is nicer for the investor and the trader. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's favorable towards someone else, because with copy trading and stuff like that, when you get a one-time fee, I can blow your account, but I still made money. You know, unlike unlike Pam and Mam, where it's performance based, so you'll only remunerate me once I'm profitable for you. You know, so I think that's more the nicer one for both guys, but especially the trader, because it protects them. And I think for the investor as well, because with a brokerage, you can make a deal that or you can write a contract that you're not willing to lose more than 50% of your money. Because a lot of times, if people are doing the account management where it's like, yeah, send me your account details, and people do this, and I'm not saying that, hey, it's a bad deal, but that's not the way to do about it. You know, I go about it. But if people are gonna be like, yeah, pass me your account details, I'll trade for you on your behalf, or something like that, that's when things go wrong. You know, and that's when people like completely blow people's money, or they grow them, you know, and stuff like that. But the safer way is these three ways. Not that any other way doesn't exist or doesn't work for people. Some people do it well. They have their admin, they have their trust with their people, they make money, everybody makes money, everybody's happy at the end of the day. But most times that sort of situation ends in tears. And also the nice thing about the copy trading, Pam and Mam, as a trader, normally the client will have to sign some sort of contract which lets them know that you're getting into a risky business, right? You are taking a financial risk. So should you lose the money, right? You obviously you'll have some sort of liability, but then you won't have a financial liability to pay back the money or anything like that. And guys, you got to understand, especially investors, you got to understand when you're doing this, you are taking a risk, because that was the topic, that what happens when money is lost. Unfortunately, when money is lost, money is lost.
And you know what's funny? So many people, investors especially, they always say that, no, I understand this is a risky business. They say they understand until the money actually is lost. Like gone, you know, then it becomes issues then. All the time. You see how it works, you know, especially on the investor side. People will be like, nah, I understand Forex is risky. And then, boom, money gone.
And that happens. And when you make those investors money, they quiet.
Of course, always.
But the minute we start losing money, or the minute we're not making money in the frequency we used to, now they jump up, they make a noise and stuff like that. So you're always going to have that. Even if you do everything legally and stuff like that, you always have the problem of clients coming back, you know. And sometimes I can understand from an investor's side, if I was promised and guaranteed things, I was put under a false impression that this is how it would go down. Maybe if I knew of the risks before, maybe I would have A, not invested, or B, I would have reduced the amount of money I put in.
Yeah, and the traders doing account management should stop over promising things and under delivering. Because that's where the problem starts. That's where the problem is, actually. You'd be like 80% a month, like, okay.
And then when things don't go like that, so people put pressures on themselves, and sometimes it's a dishonest act from the trader just to get an investor, because of what we spoke about last week, IB, what they can benefit from the IB and stuff like that. So sometimes that's why they promise you that, because they're just trying to get money in, but then they know that their PAM is also tied with a profit share deal. So meaning if they can lose all the funds in there, they will get a portion of it. And you can understand if they've got 1 million funds, R1 million in, and they've got like a 30% profit share deal, they're walking away with 300,000 rands, you know. So that's why I was like, you know, profit share and stuff like that. It's a very shady deal.
So how to verify account management?
How to verify account management? Have you ever tried getting into account management or getting your funds done? Okay,
Yeah.
so most brokers will offer you a back office dedicated to, some will call it social trading, some will call it copy trading. I spoke about the MQL4 signals, and basically those platforms give you the information that you need. So they give you the account history, they give you the numbers, they give you the drawdown, what this person drawdown is. So I think also a nice way when you're getting into account management, rather ask a person to send you MT4 investor details of what they have managed. Or normally they are copy trading, PAM or MAM system will have the numbers for you. So there's a site called My FX Book, right? Also My FX Book, you can do a lot of copy trading there, and there you can see your numbers for yourself. Don't take somebody's word for it.
Screenshots are not
screenshots. Yeah, screenshots
proof of trading.
No, they're not.
Not.
They are not.
Guys,
Screenshots, no.
Especially you guys as investors, if somebody comes to you and they can only show you screenshots, and you're willing to still give them money after that, I mean, come on.
No, it's not. Look, it's a great place to start giving you interest, but have more than that. See an account, go through actual history, change the dates as you want. Look at particular amounts or what, because I could make on my first week a whole lot of money, right? And then keep on losing for my portfolio for the next 3 months. But then because I'm losing only like 3%, let's just say I made 200% in my first week, and then I keep on losing 3%.
You know what's funny? There was a guy actually highlighted me about, he does account management. I forgot his name, dog. That kid. Then Dwana, you highlighted me at some point. I forgot his name, but he made a ton of money that other week. He actually sent me a screenshot. It's on my other WhatsApp. But see, thing is, his problem right now is that he made so much money. And Scoobs, you sent me a screenshot, boy. I forgot his name.
I'm not with you.
But it's fine.
Is he a young trader? Where is he from?
I don't know where he's from. Maybe around this Gauteng region. But thing is, you highlighted me about whether this is valid or not, or something like that, or what's his chat type of. But it's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me just get into his
point. Yeah.
The point is that kid, people complain about him blowing accounts all the time.
Barry. No, we're not gonna give you cloud for free. We're not giving you cloud for free. We're not dropping your name, but dog. So you're doing
dirty straight. But you see right there, screenshots. You go on his Instagram page. Screenshots are looking clean.
Yeah, screenshots are looking clean.
Super clean. But
so
then again,
clean.
He's doing account management, and a lot of people are complaining that he's blowing accounts. And that's where the problem is, right there.
Give you a hint. He drives a Golf 7 which is being driven by like 4 other people, and he posts it like it's his own. Give you a hint. But
the juice.
Screenshots are not a way to validate this. Especially for the long term.
And you're so right. Screenshots should pique an interest of an investor, and I'm okay with that. But as an investor, you need to get proof of trading first.
Yeah, something longevity,
Yeah.
Yeah, but that word, that's what you need, because there's no point if I can make it's like we were talking about account flipping, flip an account,
very easy.
But if you can't do it consistently, then that's not gonna work for you, because hey man, you're gonna invest and then lose and then invest and then lose, and then somebody else invested and then made money. Which it's so that's why verify your account management, especially see how long the account's been running. I think going for about 3 months, nothing nothing younger than 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months is healthy. It's
yeah,
a good track
yeah,
record
that's
right there.
that gives you enough indication of what's actually happening. But who should be an account manager? You know?
Yeah, I mean, I think traders who are good at trading can like be account managers, but like obviously via the broker route and all that.
Yeah,
and
go about it that way.
Yeah, that's the best way to go about it. So guys who feel like, hey, look, I'm ready for a bigger challenge than just trading my own money and all that, a bigger responsibility.
And you know how to do it, guys. Don't flip an account 1 week and think,
you're hot now.
Yeah, I'm hot. That's why
You're not.
That's why I say go 3 months. You know, there's something, and we'll talk about it. But there's certain challenges in which you can take for yourself to see, like, is it proper? Look, you can go take the risk. At the end of the day, it's your reputation on the line. So if you flop with it and you don't know what you're doing, at the end of the day, it's your reputation. You can go for it. Not saying that, hey, guys, don't do it. But then don't flip an account once and then think, I'm going to do it. And then when it fails and it gets hot, you know.
And
then
it gets really hot.
Hey, it gets hot. Yeah, China. You get a call at 2 a.m., at 4 a.m., at 6 a.m., and somebody walking at your door at 8 o'clock, you know? Because that's how people are with money. They're just emotional, you know, which also comes to who should be an investor. I think everyone can be an investor, right? But I think it's just very important that people understand that invest what you can afford to lose.
But people don't understand that, though.
Invest what you can afford to lose. So don't borrow money. Number one, if I tell you that, hey, I'll turn your money into so much money, and then you borrow money,
don't do it.
You guys are just setting yourself up for disaster.
It will end in
so
tears.
if all you have is 200 and your favorite trader says 2,000, let it go.
Yeah, trust.
Let it go. You'd rather save up to that 2,000 and tell yourself, mentally prepare yourself that I'm willing to lose this money. Then if you can go about it like that, you'll be cooling. But just nje saying I'm gonna borrow 2,000 from Makelwani and I'm gonna have 18,000
next week.
because again, you know, also those ones, when you say account management, and then those account managements that have guaranteed figures, we spoke about this with the scam that, like, hey, put in 2,000. There's a certain trader, and we mentioned him first time, and we won't mention him today, but that tell you that you put in 2,000, you get 5,000. That stuff is nonsense. So as soon as somebody's saying is like they're doing account management and they're telling you off the bat how much you're gonna make in return in the space of like a week or 2 weeks, just delete that chat, delete that man,
run. In the opposite direction. If you're running, run in the opposite direction.
Red flag. And then should admin fee be a thing? It goes back to, like I was saying, copy trading. Some other Pam and Mams do have admin fees, but do you think an admin fee is fair? But
you see, when you're talking about admin fee, is admin fee being paid? You see, this is where it's a service being offered at the end of the day. So let's say, for instance, I run account management, and I'm like, no, to get things started off the ground, I'm going to charge 500 Rand admin fee, like you're saying. This is the money that's going to come to me directly.
Yeah, but what administration are you doing, Doug?
Again, people just like this.
No,
connecting accounts.
If people have attorneys and all of that, I get it. But if you're guys, and there's some things called like limited power of attorneys and stuff like that, and normally clients will have to sign agreements or LPOAs in terms of that. But I mean, if I'm not charging an attorney fee or what, why should you pay me to get things started? Because at the end of the day, this is an instruction we send to the broker. What work am I doing if the broker is doing all the work? In terms of the copy trading.
Yeah, because already the job is kind of been done. So admin fee, it kind of becomes unnecessary if you don't really know.
Because I've had some pretty crazy. I've heard of pretty crazy admin fees, like 10% admin fees, so 10% of like whatever you invest. You know, I've come across people. Hey, you come across people that will drop half a bar right now, you know, on you. Now I'm just making 50K for nothing, and then I go lose the guy's funds. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. You know. Yeah, I'm not about admin fee. Thing is, I've spoken to a number of traders, and they did account management. Some did it well, some didn't do it well. But like the whole admin fee thing for me, guys, if you temper yourself, go on performance fee, you know, on how much I made. I think also as an investor, look out for that. Rather remunerate someone on the profits you made.
Yeah,
I agree
with that. I think so. Admin fee. What we're saying
for me, it's a red flag. It's a red flag because it's like somebody's not sure will they deliver on what they're offering,
and obviously it becomes like easy money right now, like fast money for a trader.
Fast money for a trader. Now my bag is guaranteed. When you still taking a risk, my bag is guaranteed.
Yeah, you see.
Nah.
Would you want somebody like that managing your money, who's just trying to get like a quick buck in the pocket, like right now? Imagine someone like that handling your funds, who's just trying to fill up their pockets quickly.
Just fill up their pockets, so that one, look, hey man, don't kill me for it, but like, and I know people that do admin fee and all of that. I'm not saying it's illegal or wrong, but I'm just like, nah, if you got your own stuff on lock, it won't even be a chat.
If you're trading, it's hot.
It's
hot.
If
it's consistent, it's consistent.
It's
period.
hot.
If you got a good track record, you got a good track record. At the end of the day, that is what speaks volumes.
Yeah, but I think that you know, in not so many ways, you know, because like I'm saying, this thing could all go wrong, you know, or right or whatever, but that's safely the way to go about account management. It's not too complicated a thing to do. It's just do your homework, really do your homework. You know, like don't rely on screenshots as an investment tool, you know. And what else? Don't rely on a screenshot as an investment tool.
Stop sending people money.
Sending people money.
Hey.
Stop sending people money. And I think those are the two main things. Just the third one, which is not necessarily a bad thing, the whole admin fee thing, you know, it's not wrong, like I'm saying, but I'm not about that. But I've had very good success stories. You know, somebody made someone 100K from my robot with account management. Basically, they put in 100, the robot made 200 profit, and they had a 50-50 split, you know. So there are good stories of this. And then I've had a guy make like good money for other people, and I've had people lose people's money, you know.
But that's actually our last point. What happens when you lose money?
I remember we did touch on it. Let it go. Especially if everything was done according to the book, they made you sign a contract. If it was done in any other method, you can be like, you were scammed, and you can actually take it up, you know, and get the person's account frozen and make it a whole thing. But if you put it in, if it was under copy trade, Pam or ma'am, forget about it.
So
you know, but the only thing I think, be mad at the trader, and that's why we spoke about put money you can afford to lose. And then you'll be good.
And don't be heroes, guys. Don't take your last money.
Don't.
Simple as that.
Jay sending us messages. He's got us covered. You know, you're the most consistent meme man
in the team.
Holding the team down.
So that's that about account management, guys. Do you, like Scooby said, do your research. Please do your research. And what else? But that's that. We basically touched on all the points, right?
You guys know what you need to know. And if you do get into a complicated situation, I think the top traded page DM. I'm not promising that it's gonna be quick, but also the comment section. section.
Yeah, but even the comment section, comment section, we do respond.
I think it helps a lot of people. Because a
see.
lot of people, even at a later stage, can probably have like the same issue you had, and we'll try to answer like the questions. Yeah, 100%. I haven't seen any questions as yet. But
but you guys should ask questions. Please also like let us know what other topics you guys would want us to.
We've noted the tax one. I think we should really try to get someone in here ASAP for that.
100%. Let us know what topics you guys want us to also like touch on and all that, guys. Like you guys, starters. If you guys haven't noticed, Scooby knows a lot. Scooby knows a whole lot. For real, guys. Scooby's been in the industry for long, so like
for a long time. 10 years this year.
Really?
Yes.
But let's show you part.
Yes. No, I'm lying. 9. But
next year.
But it feels like 10. I'm ahead of my time. Feel like a rapper. What we got for news this week?
For news this week, bro. The first one we're getting into is a story sourced by you, by Scoobs.
Sourced by me?
Yes, brother. Yes, brother. Elon Musk could soon become the world's first trillionaire.
I remember this. I saw you have that thing and I was like, oh, okay, we were reading the same article, Ganti. No.
You going in or what?
Okay, Elon Musk is on pace to become a trillionaire by 2024, according to a new study. Not everything Elon Musk turns to gold. His recent attempt to buy Twitter gone sideways. His car company Tesla repeatedly takes stock hits when Musk tweets recklessly, and some investors like Bill Gates are shorting the company's stocks. He has also been slammed with sexual harassment allegations. This is new to me. Did you know this?
Yeah, I read a story about this actually.
Guys, like it was trick. I'm left out the thing.
And I think it was 2 weeks back, if I'm not mistaken, actually. You can't trust Pitori boys, eh? They will even the hands.
Even Ngamla Pitori on its own. Nonetheless, Elon Musk's massive fortune only seems to be getting more massive. In a recent study conducted by Approve, Musk appears to be on track to become the world's first trillionaire by 2024. The rich just keep getting richer. Approve study called the $1 trillion Club, right, aimed to project which billionaires would become trillionaires and when. We compared annual net worths of the top 30 richest people from 2017 through to present day to calculate the year-on-year annual growth rate for each of our billionaires and estimated how soon each of them would reach $1 trillion, says the study. This took into account Musk's current net worth, which is 263 billion, my man.
Just give me
dollars.
Give me one. Give me $1 billion.
No, I don't even care about a billion, bro. All I wanted was $100 million in a bag. Not even a billion. No, guy, even 100 grand.
Yeah.
Even 100 grand. US.
US. You sorted there. You sorted for.
They mad because I'm hood rich, dog. Aye, that's hood rich, dog. What you got $100 US? Yeah. So I draw even 0.001%. I'll take and I'll make good money off of it.
Yeah.
As the beginning of the year, and the rate which it's growing, which is about 129% each year. This means that in just 2 years, Musk could achieve trillionaire status. Whoa! Of course, a lot could go wrong for Musk's fortune. His attempted Twitter deal has gone over poorly, and he's made paranoid comments about potentially dying under mysterious circumstances. Tesla is in hot waters as well, coming under investigation after a plethora of its cars have crashed in autopilot mode. These variables in mind, Musk's impending $1 trillion might not be a lock. But does he want to reach it? Should you reach it? Is it necessary to reach $1 trillion when you're really the world's richest man? Growing at an insane rate. Okay, he might not have to do it in the 2 years that they say projected. But my man, even in 5 years, if he's at $1 trillion, dog, what's it matter to you?
Yeah.
I guess
it's just a thing of just leaving your mark, I guess.
Let me just say this. Probably everyone reading this article is not going to make that 263 billion that he read.
Yeah.
We can die trying,
yeah.
But probably everyone, and I kid you not when I say everyone reading this article is not going to make that money.
Yeah.
So stop hating on the gent, even if it doesn't reach $1 trillion. Who wrote this article? Gonna go on their Twitter and call them a hater.
Rex, yeah.
But interesting, you know.
Yeah.
Imagine 2 years, they're trillion. Yeah.
History.
And Bill Gates has called them a madman. So, you know.
Yeah.
We could be in trouble. Probably come back to Pretoria first. Be like, all these bullies were in Pretoria. Remember there's that whole thing that he was bullied when he was in Pretoria. School, whatnot. Apparently there was like a whole thing.
Yeah, next story. I think I like talking about Bitcoin lately because
it's a lot of things are happening there. People's lives are changing. You know,
a lot.
People are being sad. I don't keep Bitcoin. I'm so glad. glad.
Yeah, so Bitcoin root hits darkest phase with entire market underwater. Market decline mean. It's barely above cost basis Glassnode. Bitcoin trades like a penny stock, says Nuven's Brian Nick.
But yes, it's trading like a penny stock, bro.
Actually,
it's
that's
like,
true.
What you?
That is true. And it's hard. When you open up a Bitcoin chart right now,
it's going down. But like tech and all those things.
Yeah,
I haven't seen
cryptos in general.
No. I'm saying, let alone cryptos. I haven't seen a US30 chart, but I know it's going down right now on the 17th of June. I look at Nasdaq and I can tell you, Vele, US30 is probably saying that tech things are going down. It is hectic. Ziyakhala across the markets. But this was expected. How were things growing in a pandemic when things should be going wrong? You know?
Yeah, and it's funny is that the whole of last year people were saying that, hey, dude, Bitcoin is going up.
Bitcoin is going up. Put your money. It touched $1 million ZAR.
Yeah.
60,000 US, you know, and it's been tanking since. It's been tanking since. I'm trying to see what
the highest it reached was last year, 8 November. It was 67,559 US. That's the highest it's ever touched. And now, where is it now? 20,000.
Gold is not performing bad. But that's because everything is going down. I'm looking at now. Yeah, but the 20,000 number is crazy, bro. It's crazy. You don't know. Do you buy or do you still wait? But hey, man, let's see.
Yeah, let's see.
None of us know what's going on.
So the bear market for Bitcoin has entered its deepest and darkest phase, with even long-term holders who had toughed it out until now coming under extreme pressure. That's according to strategists at Glassnode, which tracks an indicator known as realized price, the average purchase price of all Bitcoins in circulation. The cryptocurrency is currently trading roughly 1,000 below the coin's current realized price of 23,430, according to the firm. Bitcoin dropped as much as 5.2% to 20,000, like we just said now, early on Wednesday. So this is last week Wednesday when you guys are watching this in London. The current bear market is now entering a phase aligned with the deepest and darkest phases of previous bears, But it's deep and dark for every crypto trader right now.
Yeah, they
It's
lying.
dark. It's dark.
Oh, actually, guys.
Yeah.
Last week, I visited a crypto farm.
Oh,
I
yeah?
actually give you a video of the crypto farm. I don't know if we like put up pictures of that.
Yeah, before.
Yeah, so
we spoke about
I
it
was
before.
actually in that. I think in the first episode was
it was the first one.
But
I
yeah, I actually visited that actual crypto farm.
Yeah.
But even them, they must
crying.
not lie. I know they're not crying.
They're not crying.
They're not crying.
They're chilling.
No, they're not crying. To me. So maybe they are crying, but they're trying to hold it down. But ziyakhala in
people
general.
are crying behind closed doors right here, bro. Like anyone who's just trying to sell anything Bitcoin based right now,
It's
taking
just
chances.
a problem. It's just
taking
a problem.
chances. Yeah, so basically that's just that, guys. An overall of what's happening in Bitcoin right now. It's at its not lowest since
it's not at its lowest, but
since,
the percentage from the peak peak to where it is now
since since 2020 December.
Yeah, which is that's why I'm like it's at a low price relative to where it's been.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, like a 60% drop in this year alone. If you bought crypto, like how can I say, like last year or December, November, you're crying right now.
Yeah,
you're
true.
crying right now. Your equity has dropped drastically. More than a 50% drop from the peak is huge.
Very big.
It's huge.
Very big.
Some people, like they're saying, some people are trying to tough it out, but they're not really making much. Some people bought it like 15,000. Now they're barely profitable, So
I'm curious about. There's a trader on Facebook. He's bought a lot of Bitcoin though. Who's this? Dumisang. I hope I'm saying his name.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see his portfolio.
I don't know. He keeps posting like his schooling, but we need to actually have a chat about it. Some people. Hey.
What happened?
I hope sound is still fine there. Hey. Is my audio level showing there? Yeah. But I think he pulled out at the right times.
Oh yeah.
I think possibly. Okay.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Anyway, so the last story, I think this one is. So I don't know, for South Africans though, I don't see this happening though.
No, I think it can happen.
You
it can
think
happen.
So?
The headline being Joburg wants to introduce a 24-hour workday to boost jobs and economic growth. I know a spa, not like massage spa, but like spa brand. If you're in South Africa, you know what I'm talking about. Spa.
But thing is, in Japan, this is what they actually do. Like they have 24-hour days. So somebody they'd like have these workstations or these work areas where there's literally a bed and then work. The other one goes to sleep. The other one clocks in immediately. Type of thing.
So like I'm saying here in Mzansi, I see it working because there's a spa that I know that runs 24 hours and like it actually works, and you can get there any time of the day. Restaurants or fast food outlets, they've been able to do it. I'm not too sure efficiently in the workspace how that would be, but there are some institutions, for example, call centers. There are call centers that go in like 24 hours. You're like your cell phone network providers, MTN, Telkom. Also in the banking sector. So I don't think it's impossible to do. Actually, I think it's quite possible to actually go there.
But there's a positive side to it though. Like obviously the economic growth and to boost jobs.
Yeah.
Anyway, the article goes. Members of the property, investment and business sectors say a 24-hour workday in Johannesburg has the potential to unleash endless opportunities for efficiency, growth and employment in the city. A member of the mayoral committee responsible for finance, Julie Sudebi, hosted an engagement session on Monday, 13 June, where businesses urged the city to reimagine a 24-hour city to unlock opportunities. The executive said it was possible for Johannesburg to model other first world cities such as New York, Buenos Aires, Tokyo, which benefits significantly from a ninth-time
you
economy.
did holler about like Japan.
Yeah, you're basically doing that and all that. And oh, I thought we were taking an ad break.
No. yeah.
Yeah. The residents and tourists in these cities enjoy the 24-hour cafes, supermarkets, cinemas, gyms, public transport, and other services. But think about this. Johannesburg, though, being 24 hours, though, especially with our crime rates and everything like that. Like, just imagine already now.
No, but like I say, the spot that I know, which is a supermarket, is in CBD, JHB CBD.
Really?
Yeah. So, bro, here's the thing. Once they've opened up that room and that space,
okay.
I think there'll be increased traffic, so it would be almost like walking in the day.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying about like the crime and all of that, but I mean, Sandton City, dog.
Yeah.
You can walk around there, and you only see it when you realize that tourists are just walking around your city like it's nothing. And then you realize, because you're from Joburg or South Africa or whatnot, you already have this paranoia instilled in you. And then you realize, hey, other people are just like living out here as if they're in New York there, you know. But like, hey, bro, when it's your day for me. So...
You know, so, I always had a Jay about that. I'm like, you know what, Scooby, the way Scooby lives life is so like, it's so deep. I'm like, Scooby's like, if something's supposed to happen, then
it's supposed to happen. The deepest things for me have happened when I had my guards up. Yeah, and then somehow God was down, and then, you know, so if something's supposed to happen, man, it's supposed to happen.
Yeah. So, just here where it says Johannesburg has to work, we have no choice. It's imperative for the government, businesses, and stakeholders to realize the urgency to correct things. And also, Johannesburg has an unemployment rate of 40%, and the youth unemployment rate is a devastating 55%.
And I think it's higher than that.
You think so?
I think it's higher than that.
But this is just for Johannesburg, though.
Yeah, even for Johannesburg on its own. You know, unless they consider OnlyFans employment. Yeah. But yeah, man, I think it's that.
Yeah, that's that.
And once we on that, let's just go. Wait, let's finish up there.
Yeah, basically done with this. Basically at this point. So basically that's it. Johannesburg's trying to be, basically they're trying to mimic Sandton.
Yeah,
but per se, in a way,
make it, and we could go there, you know, because again. More employment, more money flowing through the city, less crime. People don't enjoy doing crime, you know. I've sat with some like thugs, carjackers, kidnappers, murdering niggas. Nah, I'm just posting future. But I've sat with some like real like hardcore criminals, and like you realize that they people at the end of the day, and they don't choose. Okay, well they choose to do this, but it's not a first choice that I'm gonna go like rob someone today. Some people, yes, they are sick like that, and they just like want to do crime their whole life. But for most people in it, they always like, hey, this is my last job or whatnot, they're not trying to be within that lifestyle. So I think increased employment opportunities makes for less crime, you know, and especially in things that don't need necessarily high education, but just skill-based employment, you know, handwork and all of that. I think opening the job markets there and making them 24-hour there, you know, and factories and stuff like that. I think the mere fact that South Africa's production rate and manufacturing rate is not where it used to be, and we have a lot of imports coming in now, that's where problems start coming in, you know. Unlike if we had like all our people, everything was South African made, you know, and there wasn't no like import of what and what and what. Yes, I think like that would work better for the country, but then again, that's politics, and maybe somebody who's an expert will tell me why that won't work and stuff like that. But for me, logically in my head, I'm like, we started going wrong when we made import a thing, and now we importing cheap things at cheap rates. We think, oh, it's cheap and whatnot, but then at the end of the day, it also came through child labor and child abuse, stuff like that. So is it really cool if I'm gonna have a phone that's cheaper because it was made in China, but then some child was abused for my phone to come out, you know? Am I really that low that I'd rather pay a lower price on someone's life, you know? So anyway, that's topics and politics for another day. Let's start another podcast on deep things and stuff like that. Yeah. Hey.
We're gonna start with that one. Oh, memes, guys. We're done with the stories for this week. Gonna head over to memes right now. Trading memes for this week. So
we need Jay in for the memes because he keeps dropping these memes for us, and we're like, what? Yeah. Hey, I'm just gonna start over here. I just wanna read this because it's a readable one. Then I'm out of memes. It says, if 90% of true traders lose 90% of their account within 90 days.
Wait, that's a comment.
It was a question comment. Okay. Let's just get into it before the memes. If 90% of traders lose 90% of their account within 90 days of trading, then that P&L deal is the most logical. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but most of these brokers are market makers. Yes, they're a market maker. But at the end of the day, everyone is a market maker. Whether it's the broker or the liquidity provider that they're sending you to, somebody is writing the price that you're trading. You know, it's not just made off of the sky. Somebody is writing the price. So, people talk about B-book being bad, but it's not really that bad unless they're manipulating. But you always under somebody's market maker, whether it's directly under your broker or your broker is not a market maker, but they go to a market maker. So at the end of the day, guys, honestly, you're always under a market maker. But you are correct in saying that. And they don't send our trades into the interbank market, so this P&L deal can't be unethical. Yeah, no, you think the interbank market, but that it's there, but somewhat a fallacy, you know.
Shout out to Sylvia Courtney right there for the comments.
Sylvia Courtney, Here's the thing. You might think interbank, but not. Nah. As a retail trader, you will never get on that level. You know, as a retail thing. No, and it's not. I'm not trying to diss. I don't know why you laugh.
No, but like, thing is, you're hollering a very true chat. Some retail traders think they can
go straight to the bank. No. You're always going to be under some sort of liquidity providers. And liquidity providers aren't evil people and stuff like that. You being long in the game, it actually works for them. So they don't always want you to lose money. They always want you to trade, because the money at the end of the day, as much as they can be P&L with the market maker stuff and all of that, essentially the money is in the volumes generated, because this money does need to come from somewhere. They can't just rely on people losing, because there are times where people are very profitable. So the brokers are not all that evil, you know, and all that bad. But you're correct in your thinking, and wherever you're getting your knowledge or wherever you're reading, stay on that path. You'll figure it out. I'm proud of the comment from Sylvia.
Shout out. Anyway, first meme we're gonna go in.
Volume, or there's no volume.
There actually is volume. Actually, let me go in again.
Yeah, that will happen. That will happen. And that's when you're desperate. We spoke about forex and desperation. Yeah. That will happen. That will happen. If you're just relying on the charts month in, month out to make it happen
with
for
no
you.
Plan.
Yeah.
You need a plan, guys. You need a trading plan.
You need a plan. You need a plan.
It really is that simple. And then the next one. Expectations, reality. Bitcoin traders, crypto traders.
Yeah,
all the traders.
That's legit, y'all. That's legit, y'all. No, crypto, and not even crypto investors, but crypto traders.
Yeah.
It's going down for no, but a lot of people that are investing in a lot of stuff. It's going down a lot of places.
It's not just the crypto industry as well. Yeah, it's all around actually.
Yeah, but crypto, I feel like, are most affected.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel. And not only for forex traders, but education is the key to success. Knowledge. Yeah. Knowledge. You know? And sometimes knowledge comes through education, but sometimes knowledge is acquired in the streets. I feel people, but don't get stuck up in there, and also don't look down on education.
So true.
You know,
so true.
I feel like in life you gotta understand that as money makers, we all lie in like different spheres, and you just gotta understand where you are. There's a book, and it talks about this with like there's the four people: the investor, the businessman, the employee, Banbani, and just like gotta understand where you fit in and how you can cross paths on like where you make money and which player you are in the game, you know, to maximize things. So there's no one in the circle of making money which is useless. There's no method which is making useless, which is useless. But obviously everywhere there is space for improvement, growth, and collaboration.
Yeah, that's so true. Like, I think also this education thing, like, just because you're making money and you don't have a degree or something, you shouldn't talk trash about people who actually go to school.
Who actually go to school,
there's no need for that. At the end of the day, you know, we're all walking different paths in this life.
Exactly. And it also goes to, like, traders. You know, traders always trash each other's ways of making money. And that's the first way I know that a trader is not making money. As soon as they trash talk someone else's way of making money, that's when I know that you're not making money off of trading. Hashtag a whole lot of you.
I like this. It's when I do this.
Stop buying the dip. Buying the dip is a scam.
It's a straight up
buying a dip is a scam, guys.
Especially currently right now. You guys saw we opened the chart Bitcoin earlier on.
And people
How
have
many
been
times did
buying the dip.
And okay, we got I think 2 more.
Maybe I need a better mouse and keyboard. I don't get it. Why am I still losing? You need 2 monitors. Traders are thinking 7 screens will make their trade better. Guys, you can have 10 screens in front of you, all 4K screens or HD or whatever. If you suck, you suck. I'm not a bad trader. I made 50K from a Huawei P Smart. That is a cheap phone, but I made 50K from that phone. And you guys think laptops and screens, you are playing, making annual salaries from cheap phones. What you say?
Somebody come get Scooby right now.
Hashtag I'm not a bad trader. You must know.
Scooby's not a bad trader.
I'm not a bad trader.
It's Scooby's motto from now. Not a bad trader. Anyway, that's it for this week, guys.
Shout out.
Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next episode.
Woo!
Banter.